We're starting off here with an absolutely beautiful song, track number 1, Lonely Together, written by Kenny Nolan. Let's talk about what makes this track unique.
There's a sound you hear right at the beginning of this recording. It sounds kind of like a flute, but it's really not a flute. It's actually an instrument called a calliope. And I actually learned about this through the production of this episode. It turns out Artie Butler, Manilow's longtime arranger, actually plays the calliope on this record. So a calliope is a sound that you hear if you went to a circus. So if you hear the circus here, do 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 do, that's a calliope, and that is what's used on this record. It basically is an instrument that relies on compressed air, so it gives it a really unique sound. And of course, it is in fact augmented by wind instruments, actual wind instruments playing. But when you hear that in the intro, that is a calliope. And so that makes for a very unique sound. And like you said, there's pedal steel guitar that you hear, and that's something that, except for You're Leaving Too Soon on the Trying to Get the Feeling album, you really did not hear a pedal steel on a Manilow record before.
And that leans into the fact, like you mentioned before, he was trying to kind of steer into not being a country singer, but trying to adopt that sound. And honestly, I think this is the perfect song to have that sound on. It's just the best way I can describe pedal steel, the way I hear it. It almost sounds like, you can mimic the sound of like weeping with it. Like it's a very, I would call it an emotional sound. And I think this is a great track to put that sound on.